Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity lacrosse on HCAM. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you as the Hillers today have a cross TVL matchup against the Medway Mustangs. Hillers come into today with a 5-2 record. Medway is 4-5, and it's the first game in a couple weeks for Hiller girls lacrosse. You had the school vacation. They had a long break before that. I believe it was 2 Mondays ago was the last time we saw them. They might have had a road game between then and now, but in any case, they are ready to go. And actually, looking at their schedule, they did not. Their last game was that game against Norton on the 14th, where they won 22-7. So exactly 2 weeks ago was the last game that this Hiller team played. So we'll see if they are able to come out right and get right into it, or if they have to get the dust off. Taking 2 weeks off, certainly it could go either way. It could sometimes be a nice benefit. You get some good rest, but also sometimes it could have the opposite effect where you have to kind of shake off the cobwebs a little bit. But I know this Hiller team, they practice hard, so I'm sure they'll be just fine. As we are ready to get started, Medway in the navy blue, Hillers in the white, and we are underway. Medway controls off the face-off as they work right to left across your screen. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. John Ritz on camera. A beautiful day here at Hopkinton High School. Temperatures in the 70s. There's a shot and a save. That shot by the captain, Olivia Mellinson. And actually, did that go in? That went in, excuse me. So that's going to be a score for the Mustangs. Olivia Mellinson strikes. 23 seconds into the contest. And it's a 1-0 Medway lead. Well, that's how you want to get started if you're the Mustangs right off the bat. This Hiller team has been a high-scoring team. You know you're going to have to put up some points in this one. You got Mellinson in there again on the face-off, and this time it's going to be Laura Mosier who takes it. And it's still a battle up the far side. It was knocked loose from Mosier, and Mellinson has it. And here comes Medway, Annabelle Gerber with it. Another Medway captain, the two captains, Mellinson and Gerber. And looking to approach, and a save there. Nice save by Lila Mato, the senior goaltender. The goaltender matchup, Lila Mato up against Lindsay Pierce, a sophomore for Medway, as the Hillers try to work upfield. Well, you see this Mustangs team, they're not afraid to get in there and try to attack the ball. As Caitlin Sessi takes it up. Now with it is Quebec. Gets it over, it's dropped, loose ball out of the grasp of Interante. Hiller's able to get it back, scooped up by Casey Owens. A minute and a half into the first quarter, and a very busy sports day we have on tap for you this evening on HCAM. Of course, it all starts with this girls lacrosse matchup, and then later on right here at 6:30, we'll have Hiller baseball taking on Millis, and we'll also, at the same time at 6:30, have Hiller softball taking on Millis. Mike Terosian will be on the call for Hiller softball, and I'll be on the call for the baseball game. So some great Hiller action coming right out of the chute from the break, the spring break, here on this Monday as the Mustangs working in the attack zone. And there was a shot, and it was whistled off. She went into the goal circle. It was Caitlin McMahon. Mato trying to figure out where to go with it. nice sunny day, as you could probably see. Temperatures in the 70s. A great day to get outside if you're around the area. And already a good crowd gathering to take in this girls lacrosse action. And of course we'll have some evening baseball as Mado trying to decide where to go with it. She's being patient. And I think one of the things that the Hillers don't want to do in this matchup is give up turnovers, so they're going to be extra cautious. There's a shot, and it's deflected away. Hillers maintain possession. Picked up by Burke. That shot was by Quebec. But this Medway team, they are a talented team, have some good talent, and they're a team that you certainly want to avoid giving up turnovers to. Looking to approach, there's a shot, and the Hillers tie things up. Taylor Interante, the sophomore. She strikes at 8:10 left to go, and just like that, it's a 1-1 game. This game certainly has the makings of a good back and forth battle. Off the face-off we go. Nice pass. As Hillers have won the last couple of face-offs. And winning those face-offs is going to be big as Bouvier is going to strike. Rachel Bouvier striking at 7:50 left to go, just 20 seconds following the first Hiller score. Nice way to turn things around for the Hillers. It's going to be Caitlin McMahon in the face-off circle for Medway up against Bouvier. Yeah, good battle here. The captain has it for the Hillers, Rachel Bouvier. And now coming up field, Quebec, and Quebec is going to strike. Avery Quebec, the sophomore. She has really developed quite a shot for the Hillers. And she strikes 22 seconds following the Bouvier goal. And it's 3-1 Hillers. Well, I'll tell you what, we talked about how the Hillers just had a couple of weeks off and where they're going to have to shake off the cobwebs. It doesn't seem like it. Right off the bat, they come in firing on all cylinders. Battle for the loose ball. Out of play went. It's going to be Hiller ball. Hillers maintain possession. Kendall Tom. Now Quebec gets it over. Quebec driving in, takes it, it's just wide. Hillers get to the back line. Kendall Tom gets it into Owens. Here comes Quebec once again, and she has another score. Good start for the Hillers. That score comes at 6:23 left to go in this first quarter. 4-1 lead for Hopkinton. Off the face-off, and this time Medway has it. Quickly upfield, they go. There's a shot and a score. That's going to be Ella Taylor, the captain. Good score for Ella. That comes at 6:12 left to go. Now 4-2 game. And we have, I think, a landmark score there for Ella. That's going to be her 100th goal. Her 100th career goal. Congratulations to Ella Taylor, and they'll stop for a little recognition. Certainly well deserved. 100 goals, that is not easy to get. Very impressive stuff. Congratulations to Ella Taylor. And I'm sure we'll see the Hillers reach a few career landmarks. And there is a timeout on the field, so we will step aside. 6:12 left to go in the first quarter. It's a 4-2 game on HCAM. This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school. We are ready to continue on in this first quarter. A 4-2 Hiller lead. And Ella Taylor scores her 100th career goal for the Mustangs of Medway to make it 4-2. Hillers working left to right across your screen. Off the face-off, loose ball, Medway has it. Picked up by Ainsley Callahan. Around the net they go. Callahan gets it over. Mustangs working it around. They're going to be patient, try to find a gap, and then strike. Gets it over, looking to close in. Ball knocked loose, and the Hillers recover it. It was knocked out of the grasp of Ella Sy, and the Hillers have it. Oh, then now it's loose once again, and the Mustangs get it back. Picked up by Haley Mahan. Mustangs in the attack zone. And we get a whistle. Looks like we're going to have some kind of violation. We continue on. And some cross-checking there. That's going to be against Caden Rosendale, so Medway will come out of free position here. Ella Taylor with it. And the pass and shot deflected. Good save by Mato off the LSI attempt. Mustangs able to maintain possession. Gerber with it. Trying to work her way in. And she's going to put it in. Annabelle Gerber, the senior. That score comes at 3:50 left to go in this first quarter. Off the face-off, and we had a violation there. They'll redo it. Loose ball, Medway has it. Picked up by Melanson. Here comes Olivia. Melanson moves it up. It's Kearney with it. And now approaching LSI. And it was dropped. She picks it back up, gets it out, and knocked down in front of the net. But we did get a whistle. It's going to be against the Hillers. Medway going to come out of free position. Here's Olivia Melanson. And a good save there. Along the far side. Hillers working their way into the attack zone. And taken back by Medway. Medway working their way in and all kinds of contact there. As Ainsley Callahan approached. You know, Hiller's being aggressive, trying to knock that ball out, but you don't want to be overly aggressive. And we're going to get a yellow card against the Hillers. It's going to be against Harriet Rankin. And she will have a penalty. I believe she comes out of the game for 30 seconds. Off the whistle, shot, and deflected away. Another great save by Mato. Mustangs maintain possession. Up behind the net, shot, and it is going to be waved off. She was, I believe, in the goalie circle. So the Hillers have it. Rushing up the field, Abby Burke. Shot and knocked down. Good save by Pierce. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Battle for it. Ball being knocked around out there. Medway has it. Picked up by Ella Taylor. Taylor gets it over. And we get a whistle. Stays with Medway. Easy Callahan with it. Rushing in. Gets it over. Shot. And it's wide. Callahan trying to feed it in front of the net. Shot just a little wide there. Well, Medway knows that the Hiller's expecting them to attack right off a free position, so Medway trying some trickery. And we've seen it work a couple times and not work a couple other times. Hiller is moving up the far side. Kendall Tom taking it up now. Takes it behind the net, gets it over. And that's going to get by Interante. And it looks like we're going to get we had a timeout. Oh, yellow card. Callie Hopkins with a yellow card for a check to the head. So she has to come out of the game. Well, the Hillers playing a little physical. They got to be careful out there. You don't want to keep racking up those cards. Firing it up the far sideline, Eleni Fredenzi-Weber. And here comes Medway. And we had some contact there. 9 seconds left. Medway will take it out of free position. Chance to tie it just before the end of the quarter. Approaching, shot, and deflected away. Still out in front, and that shot is over. And Medway able to maintain possession, but that'll do it for the quarter. A good back and forth battle we got here in this cross TVL matchup after 1 quarter of play. It's the Hopkinton Hillers 4, Medway Mustangs 3. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM.
Bay Path may have outgrown its space, but not its mission. We need your help to build a new facility that matches our capabilities and dedication. Join us and help ensure we can continue to provide exceptional care and find loving homes for animals for years and years to come. Thank you.
Welcome back. We are ready for the second quarter. It's a 4-3 Hiller lead. Back and forth battle it's been. Started off with an Olivia Mellinson goal at 11:37. Taylor Interante responded at 8:10. Then Rachel Bouvier at 7:50. Avery Quebec at 7:28. And then another one from Quebec at 6:23 left. And then Ella Taylor had her 100th career goal for Medway at 6:12 left. And then Annabelle Gerber at 3 minutes 50 seconds to make the game 4-3, and that's where we stand heading into the second quarter. And we are underway. Hiller is now working right to left across your screen. Bouvier picks it up. Bouvier gets behind the net. Hiller is working it around. Picked up by Owens. Yeah, some contact there. It'll stay with the Hillers. With it is Mato, gets it out in front and ripping it in. Taylor Interante. The Hillers needed that, as Medway really had the momentum for a little bit. But the Hillers get the first score of the second quarter at 10:53 left to go, making a 5-3 game. Medway has it. Mustangs trying to respond. Gerber with it. And sent that pass long. She was looking to connect with Fredenzi Weber. Pass a little high there. And the Hillers will get it. Lila Mato with it. Well, Mato had some terrific saves in the first quarter, but an intercepted pass there. Rushing in, a shot and a score. The captain, Olivia Mellinson, makes Mato pay for that mistake. That was a great interception there, and she's able to take it right up and net one. Hillers have it. Burke gets it over. Behind the net now. Out in front, and a shot and a score, Avery Quebec. She strikes at 9:46 left, and it's 6-4 Hillers. Bouvier, you gonna battle for that one. And it's Medway ball. Hillers have it. Good turnover by the Hillers. Itarte working it up, sends it out in front. Shot in. Kendall Tom. Great feed from Itarte to Kendall Tom. And she is able to pop it in at 9:15 left to go in the second quarter. Hillers back up by 3. Here comes Medway. With it, Kearney. Mustang's going to work it around, try to find an opening. Dropped by Kearney, but she's able to pick it back up. Behind the net they go now. With it, Gerber. Gerber might put on a move here. Looking to approach, takes it back out. And she's going to come out of free position. The pass, the shot, and it is knocked away. It's going to be Hiller ball. Great save once again by Mado and company. The defenders helping out there as well. Didn't quite see who got the actual deflection, but that was a good effort by the Hillers. They were able to close in quick and protect their net. Hillers working it up the far side. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by it's picked up by Medway. And it's going to be a check to the head called against Avery, Quebec. So the Hiller coaches being told if there's another penalty, they'll be down a player. So they need to be careful. Certainly don't want to give Medway that advantage. Looking to close in. Shot and a good save by Mado. That was off the Ella Sai attempt. Here comes the Hillers. With it is Burke. Sends it in front to Kendall Tom. Tom looked to approach there. Defenders closed in, but she was smart hanging on to it there. Durante sends it over. Here's Bouvier. Hiller is being patient here. Oh, pass knocked down. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Gets it over. Rachel with the shot and the score. The captain, Rachel Bouvier, at 5:23, puts the Hillers up 8-4. Hillers have it. Bouvier moves it up to Interante. Knocked down, but picked back up by Casey Owens. Out in front, knocked down. And it's going to be Medway ball. Here comes the Mustangs. They got some work to do, and they're going to quickly rush into the attack zone. That shot's going to go long, and the Hillers are going to get the turnover. Here comes the Hillers. Out in front. Gets it over, and another score. A great feed from Caden Rosendale to Kendall Tom. And the Hillers strike once again. They now lead it by 5. What a great quarter it's been for the Hillers after a back and forth first quarter, a 4-3 first quarter. This quarter is a 5-1 quarter so far. .357 left to go. And here we go. Working her way in, and just like that, how about another one? Lucy Mado strikes. She just ran right into the attack zone and popped it in. And that scored just 9 seconds after their 9th goal. They get their 10th. Well, the Hillers, they just want to keep that pressure on, and they'd love to try to run away with this one. Well, the Hiller baseball team getting here nice and early to get some reps in the batting cage before their game. And how about another score here? Avery, Quebec. The Hillers just having their way with Medway right now. They have scored 3 goals in the past 19 seconds. Oh, the Hillers, they're just shooting right on target today. And they're winning, they're dominating in the face-off circle in this quarter. But right now, Medway going to have possession. Olivia Mellinson able to pick it up. Coming up the near side is Gerber. With it now, Kearney. Well, Mustangs will love to get some momentum back. Certainly don't want to get down by too much more. Gerber. And a nice job by the defenders cutting her off. The Hillers do a nice job at defending the net and not giving Medway too many gaps. And a violation there. Mellinson will come out of free position. Closes in, pops it in. Well-needed score for Medway. That goal comes at 2:07 left to go in the first half. Mustangs have it. Well, Medway being told from the sideline, take their time, have patience. Down by 6. These possessions certainly important for the Mustangs. Ball knocked loose. Hillers have it. Ooh, that pass narrowly intercepted. Just got by the defender. And now battle along the sideline. Mosier trying to battle it out with Mellinson. Medway has it. Mellinson picks it up. See if she tries to rush in here. Under a minute left. Mellinson around the defender. Ball knocked out. It'll stay with Medway. Mellinson will take it out of free position. Rushes in, shot, and a nice save there. I believe Beto got a piece of it. The Hillers able to pick it up, looking for another score, and they'll get one. Kendall Tom put her in the hat trick category. The score comes at 30 seconds left. Puts the Hillers back up by 7. It's going to be Medway ball. They'll have to work quickly here. Knocked loose. Picked back up by Medway. 12 seconds left. Under 10. Ball knocked loose. Picked back up. Closing in. Gets it behind the net. 2 seconds shot. Turned away by Mado. Good save by Lila Mado. What a great quarter for the Hillers. They outscore the Medway Mustangs 8-2 in the quarter. And at the halftime break, the Hillers lead the Mustangs 12-5. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. But for now, here are some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller highlights. On Monday, April 14th, Hiller Girls Lacrosse hosted Norton. It was a 10-6 Hiller lead heading into the second half. Rachel Bouvier will take it out of free position. She rushes in, takes it, makes it. Sends it out to Lucy Mado. Mado gets around the defenders, takes the shot, and she's got it. At a free position, here she goes, rushes in, got it. Looking to close in, shot, and it is in. Lucy Mado with another one. Looking to close in, and there's another. Lucy Mado score. Mark her down for 5 goals in this game. Now Quebec out in front, shot in. Caden Rosendale. Hopkinton outscores Norton in the second half 12-1 and takes the 22-7 victory. Hopkinton improves to 5-2 on the season. Norton falls to 1-5. Sophomore Lucy Mado netted 6 goals for the Hillers in the win. On Tuesday, April 15th, Hiller Unified Track was in action versus Holliston and Ashland. A great effort by all 3 teams before weather shortened the meet. Congratulations to all of the incredible athletes on a job well done. Later that night, Hiller boys volleyball battled Medfield. Steve Sweetapple and John Fisk were on the call.
It was Elliot Webster, and I didn't realize that was the first set. Medfield takes that 25-14. Great swing. And that's it. Medfield takes the second set, 25-13. Boys are going to switch sides, and we'll be back with the third set. On your toes, boys. That's a row. That hurts.
Of all the rule changes, folks, that's one of the ones we don't like. In the old days, it couldn't do that. If it hits the net and goes over.
Yeah, so Medfield takes the third set 25-23 for a 3-0 sweep against the Hillers.
But Medfield took the 3-0 sweep. Hillers fall to 2-6. Medfield improves to 5-3 on the season. On Thursday, April 17th, big games for Hiller baseball and softball, following both teams capturing wins over very strong Norton teams on the road. Hiller baseball was scoreless heading into the top of the second inning. Wind up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side, could be trouble, and that's going to clear the fence. A grand slam for Jack O'Neill. And just like that, it's a 4-0 Zavarian Brothers lead. Jack O'Neill, the leadoff man, clears the ballpark.
A grand slam for Jack O'Neill for Zavarian, and the Hawks would end up taking the 5-2 win over the Hillers. Hopkinton falls to 5-3. Zavarian improves to 7-1. Also that day, it was a matchup of 6-1 Hiller softball versus
Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half in this girls varsity lacrosse matchup. A 12-5 Hiller lead. And we are underway in the second half. Hiller is working left to right across your screen. Tom Nappy, happy to be on the call with you. John Ritz on camera. 12-5 Hiller lead. As we start this second half, it was a back and forth 4-3 first quarter, and then the Hillers had a great second quarter, outscoring Medway 8-2. And they are looking to keep the scoring going. Bouvier gets it over. Durante looking to close in. Picked up along the far side. Hillers maintained possession. That pass a little high for Mato, and Medway has a turnover. Battle for it now along midfield. Medway with possession as they work into the attack zone. With it is Ella Taylor. Well, I know the Mustangs want to be patient with these possessions, but they're going to have to go a little quickly here, down by 7. Out in front, Melanson. Well defended by Mato. Looking to close in. Backhander is wide. Medway maintains. Looking to knock it away. Closing in. Shot. And a good save by Mato. Lila Mato, she's been incredible this game. She's faced a lot of pressure and has come up with some really nice saves. Oh, that pass got away from her. Shot is wide. Well, tough situation there, as it looked like it almost fell out of her net when she was trying to pass it. Ella Taylor picked it up, but shot just wide, so no harm done. Sent up towards Shannon McKeon. McKeon able to pick it up. Moving it up the near side. Hillers have it. Here comes Quebec. Durante. Owens. Bouvier with it. Bouvier closing in. Takes it just high. Hillers maintain. She brings it out. Mado. And that shot just wide. Hillers get to the back line. The Hillers are just doing everything right in this game. Defending well. Keeping someone around that back line. Passing well. Mado. Boxed out by the defender, trying to work her way around. Takes the shot, and a good save by Medway. Nicely done by Pierce and the Medway defense there. Just under 7 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Ball is loose. Still loose. Quebec nearly had it. It's going to go Hiller way. Bouvier. Takes it around. Here they come. In Durante. Gets it over to Owens. Now Quebec with it. Here comes Burke. She'll fire and strike. Abby Burke, the junior, with a beauty of a score. That'll make it 13-5 with 5:48 left to go in the third quarter. That's the first score of this third quarter by either side. Picked up by Bouvier. Now Mosier gets it back. The captain with it. Fires it over to Durante. Durante off the post. And Medway has it. Ella Taylor going to take it up. Medway has the advantage coming upfield. Pass out in front. Shot wide by Fredenzi Weber. Mustangs keep possession. Takes it around, shot in. LSI with the score. Well, that's the first Medway score in quite a while. That'll make it 13-6 at 4 minutes 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All right, we're going to get a timeout by the Medway Mustangs. 4 minutes 20 seconds left to go. Hillers lead it 13-6 on HCAM.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. The Dentist at Hopkinton provides services including comprehensive dental care, same-day crowns, facial aesthetics, periodontal care, cosmetic dentistry, and implant dentistry. The Dentist at Hopkinton is located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com.
Off the timeout, 4 minutes 20 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Don't forget, after we're done with this game, we'll have Hiller baseball for you as they take on Millis. That game's slated for a 6:30 p.m. start time. And also, we'll have Hiller softball taking on Millis. That game also at 6:30. Both games will be live on HCAM. So get your dual monitors ready for Hiller baseball and softball tonight. Hillers with possession. Abby Burke with it. Approaching 4 minutes left to go in the quarter. Bringing it around, Kendall Tom. Burke with it. Knocked loose. Well, as this second half has gone on, Medway's done a nice job at defending and drawing up some turnovers. And they're trying to climb back into this game. Ella Taylor taking it up. Gets it over. Taylor tried to go in, but had to bring it back out. Kearney with it, gets it to Callahan. And the Hillers going to get the turnover. Nice job by Quebec picking it off. Bringing it up is Interate. Hillers working behind the net. Owens. Quebec slings it out. Now with it Mosier. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Well, the Hillers, they got no reason to rush here. They're going to position themselves and take their time. Rush it in, and a shot, and a score. Taylor Interate. Great passing by the Hillers, and Interate gets around the defender and is able to pop it in at 1:41 left to go in the third quarter. Hillers back up by 8. Hillers have it. They've just dominated the face-offs. Interate gets it over. Mado to Quebec. Quebec approaching. Out in front, shot, and it's knocked down. Good save by the keeper. That was, it looks like it's Lily Mahan in net now for Medway. Mustangs looking for a score here. Under a minute left, 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Looking to close in. And great job on defense by Shannon McKeon, able to cut off the path of LSI and forced her to take that shot before she wanted to, and a nice save by Mado, but the ball knocked loose, and Medway gets it back. Kearney with the shot, another great save by Mado. At the buzzer, and a save right at the buzzer by Lila Mado. She's been tremendous in net. At the end of 3 quarters, it's the Hillers 14, Medway 6. Hillers outscored Medway in the third quarter 2-1. Another 12 minutes left to play. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Welcome back. We are ready for the fourth quarter. 14-6 Hiller lead. And after a close back and forth first quarter, 4-3 first quarter, Hiller's really got the scoring going in the second quarter, outscoring Medway 8-2 and into the half up 12-5. And then it was more of a defensive third quarter, but Hiller is still managing to outscore Medway 2-1. And they lead it 14-6 as we head into the final 12 minutes of regulation. Hillers will be working right to left across your screen. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call on this Monday. John Ritz on camera. And we'll have some double duty today. We got the girls lacrosse game, and we'll be doing the baseball game as well. Medway going to get a turnover. LSI with it. And don't worry, for you Hiller softball fans, we'll have that game as well, as that shot's wide by Ella Taylor. Mike Terosian on the call for Hiller softball, both of those games tonight at 6:30. Callahan gets it out in front. Here's Gerber. Shoots it over. Rushing in, and a well-needed score there from Medway. Ella Taylor. Ella Taylor reached her 100th career goal earlier today. And she gets another one. That would be score 101 for her. It's back to a 7-point game. Well, if you're the Hillers, you got to keep your foot on the gas here. This Medway team, they can certainly strike back. They have some good shooters. Hillers with possession. Mato out in front, and another score there by none other than Kendall Tom, who's having quite a day. She just always seems to be in the right place at the right time. And it's now 15-7. Good response by the Hillers. Mustangs have it. Taylor taking it up. Around the defender, and she has another one. Back and forth we go here in this fourth quarter. The score coming just 19 seconds following the Kendall Tom goal. Hillers have it. Bouvier. Bouvier fires it up the far side. Collected by Quebec. Mato. Gets it over. Here's Quebec. Rachel driving in and rings it in. Rachel Bouvier at the score at 9:43 left to go. Another good response by the Hillers. Back to an 8-point game. Mustangs have it. Coming up the far side, Taylor. Well, you got to expect Medway to work quickly here. And she's going to get another one. Ella Taylor on a roll. Well, Medway, they have no desire to give in. They're going to keep fighting. Quite the opposite of what we had in the third quarter happening in this fourth quarter. All kinds of defense and great saves in the third quarter, and in this fourth quarter, it's been a scoring fest. A 3-2 quarter so far in favor of Medway. Hillers have it. They're going to try to strike back. Burke gets it over. Along the far side they go. Quebec going to move it behind the net. Kendall Tom with it. Out to Rosendale. We're going to close in, and Tarante moves it to Quebec. Shot and a save. Well, Lily, my hand was just able to scoop that one up for the Mustangs. And she needs to get rid of it. Medway quickly running out of time here. Here they come. Ashley Kearney with it. Well, the Hillers need to get back to what they were doing defensively in that third quarter, and really in the second quarter as well. They really did a nice job protecting the net, forcing Medway to shoot off balance, and not giving them open looks. Ball knocked loose. Hillers have it. Picked up by Callie Hopkins. Kendall Tom with it. Gets it over to Quebec. Mosier. Tarante. Hillers, they don't have to rush here. I mean, they got a nice 7-point lead. They can hang on to it, but they're going to lose it. She was trying to feed it to Mosier in front of the net, got away from her. Ooh. Violation there against the Hillers. Stays with Medway. That pass gets away. Able to pick it up is LSI. Here they come. Lucy Mitchell with it. Mitchell lost it, picks it back up. Here's Gerber. Out in front, Kearney. Just under 6 minutes left to go. Melanson. Gets around the defender. And can't get through. And there you go. That's the type of defense you want to see out of the Hillers. Protect the front of that net. And they have been forcing Medway to try to attack from the side. And it has worked very well. Looking to close in. Shot. And a score. Ella Taylor. Well, this game not quite over yet. 16-10. 4:57 left to go. Well, if you're the Hillers, you get possession here. Make Medway attack. You know, the clock could be your friend right now. Medway wins the possession. That was a big possession win for the Mustangs. Closing in. She lost it briefly, but it looks like it will be recovered. For NZ Weber able to pick it up. Taylor feeds it in front, knocked loose. Hillers have it. Pass and a great feed by Lacessi to Nye. Nye over to Kendall Tom. Now if you're the Hillers, slow it down and burn that clock. And that looks like what they're going to do here. Or will they? Over to Quebec, and that shot deflected. Hillers do get to the back line. We're under 4 minutes left now. Medway has it. Mustangs get a big turnover there. But they still have some work to do to get back into this one. Along the far side they go. McMahon gets it over, and the Hillers get it back. Mato able to recover it. Out in front, it was dropped, but then picked back up by Illini. Hillers need to slow it down. Loose ball now. Swiped out by Kendall Tom, and she'll pick it up. If you're the Hillers, just hang on to it. Knocked loose. Hillers able to... It looked like they were going to pick it up there, and then it's knocked loose again. Mato, nice recovery. Pass over to Mato. To the back line it goes. And it went out. All right, it's gonna. It was last touched by Blue Rule. The official stays with the Hillers. If you're the Hillers, make Medway come at you. Hillers going to try to do some keep away here, and you hear the Medway coach, Crystal DiPaolo, saying watch keep away. Essentially saying attack the ball. Quebec with it. Just over a minute and a half left to go. Good passing here by the Hillers. Nye with it. Gets it to Kendall Tom. Out in front, it gets away. Recovered by the Mustangs. Fredenzi Weber gets it out in front, and the Hillers get it back. Harriet Rankin with a nice interception there. Along the far side they go. And ball's loose. We're under a minute left now. Well, it's going to be, it was a good comeback effort by Medway. But it looks like they're going to fall short here. Great job by the Hillers these last few minutes, keeping possession. And how about, I thought that went in, but it was a great shot by Cade Rosedale, but a very nice save by the freshman goaltender, Lily Mahan. Mustangs coming up the far side. Out in front, shot, and a nice save by Mato off the attempt from Fredenzi Weber. Out in front, that shot knocked away. And it's gonna go to Medway. There's all kinds of collisions going on there. 0.2 of a second left on the clock. Can Medway get a buzzer beater? Let's find out. That's Annabelle Gerber with it. Shot, and how about a buzzer beater for Medway? Well, they can at least take home the buzzer beater and their 11th goal of the game, but they're going to fall short. The Hillers are going to get the 16-11 win over the Medway Mustangs. And that was a good battle by these cross TVL rivals. Medway ends up getting the best of the Hillers in the fourth quarter, 5-2, but it wasn't quite enough as the Hillers get the victory, 16-11. Hillers are going to improve to 6-2. Medway will fall to 4-6. A good battle out there on this Monday evening between two very good teams, the Hopkinton Hillers and the Medway Mustangs. Hillers take the victory, 16-11. That is just about going to do it for our girls lacrosse broadcast here today, but we'll be back with you if you want to take in some baseball. We got Hiller baseball tonight versus Millis at 6:30. And then we also have Hiller softball against Millis at 6:30 as well. We'll have both games live, so be sure to tune in. But the final score for the final time, Hopkinton Hillers defeat the Medway Mustangs 16-11. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.